Thank you for listening to Talking to Our Souls, or to put it another way, to Talking Arseholes. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and may deal with adult topics and adult themes.
Brownstown, we're with you when you fight. Brownstown, bark with the dogs tonight. Brownstown, Cleveland is right behind you.
Bum, bum, tish. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good grief, good morning, good morning, good morning. 29th... 29th of May. It's Monday. We've had another bank holiday. The more people that are in the Royals die and then get crowned again is really good. So bingo jingo for that. It's us talking to our souls on Monday, the 29th bank holiday of May. Is that 3 bank holidays? Oh, I'm asking Av a question before he introduces himself. He's back. Av! Oh, who's this?
Av, it's an Indian summer. It's a Nigerian summer. It's a Zimbabwean summer. Fucking immigration numbers, Mr. Singh.
I'm loving these immigration numbers. Have you noticed that all the right-wing racists aren't really banging on about them? But before they're going, stop the boats, that's their only priority. And they go, let's not talk about these numbers. 1.2 million people.
It's mainly from India. It's mainly from India, Nigeria, I think Zimbabwe, and students who bring over their families as well.
What, Zimbabwe? I can't say that one. So the Nigerians are bringing their families over.
And the Indians.
So, I can say Indians. I can say Nigerians. I can't say Zimbabweans. Zimbabweans. Right. Yeah, those. What?
You said right, and I said wing.
Right wing. Zimbabweans. 1.2 million people came here that were not wanted in 2022, and we're not saying how bad it is. Why?
Well, I'm just wondering why didn't they put a stop to it when years ago, before Rishi's dad came.
Yeah.
And Twila Braven's dad. And Preeti Patel's dad. And Arak Sharma's dad.
Whose dad?
And Indian Zawaris.
Yeah, but did you say Barack Obama's dad before then?
Alak Sharma.
Do you? That's not my favourite.
Yeah.
I like Sharma. So, yes. No, I don't think we can blame the Conservatives for allowing this to happen. It's obviously Jeremy Corbyn's fault.
It's Brexit's fault. It wasn't done properly.
But Brexit, right, I've decided works perfectly now. It was just the fact that we left the EU that was the problem. If we'd have stayed in the single market, I think we'd have been a lot better off.
Well, it makes me laugh because they say, well, too many Eastern Europeans coming over here, too many, right? Let's put a stop to it, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, we stopped the more white people coming in. Now you're getting more people of colour. Yeah, I love that. I bloody love that. What? Yeah, we stopped the whites coming in. Now we've got the blacks coming in more numbers. Can someone call Nigel Farage? Nigel?
Making plans for Nigel. XTC. But no, it seemed that he was in your room. And you're going, Nigel. Cucumber sandwiches, Nigel Farage. I'd pay for that. Because I know you wanted to talk about AI, but I actually asked the AI robot to tell me what percentage of the people in the world that came over here from Ukraine, what percentage was it? 0.95% of the people that came over here were Ukrainian. Is that too many? Am I talking to Australia again? I've no idea if he spoke or not then.
Nigel. I thought it was more than that coming in from Ukraine.
114,000 came from Ukraine, and in total, the gross rather than the net was 1.2 million, but we lost 51,000 non-racist people left here to go to other places in the world, and that's what brings it down to 65.
But there's before I came on, I was looking at there's like a leaked.
Oh yes,
something leaked from the Home Office for Swilla Braven, where there's talk of trying to deport 3,000 a day.
Was it a day or a month?
A month, yeah.
I thought so. I thought it was a month. 3,000 a month. That's a lot. That's more doable, isn't it?
Piers Morgan. I watch all the great shows. Piers Morgan was saying that showed a video saying if Brexit's not a success, showed Nigel Farage saying if Brexit's not a success, then I'll leave the country. And then Piers Morgan saying, "Well, you're still here." If he leaves, that'd be one, isn't it? What was that, 3,000?
But then he should take, if he took Piers Morgan and Nigel Farage is worth 50,000 people coming here anyway. I'd get rid of them two. They're worth 25,000 each, them two.
Well, I was listening to Radio 2 the other day. Yesterday, actually, the afternoon.
Hey!
Talking
yeah.
Hey? What do you say?
Radio 2. Who admits to listening to Radio 2?
I was on the I was driving the car. I was picking a few stations. It wasn't like I deliberately put it on. But they had what's that guy? I forgot his name now. A tall guy
Michael.
who rides a bike.
Richard. David. A tall guy who rides a bike.
On the radio.
There's a tall guy who rides a bike on the radio.
Yeah. Presenter. His brother's a comedian.
A tall guy who rides
The one-liner comedian.
Oh, Tim Vine.
Tim Vine, yeah. Jeremy Vine.
Oh, I never knew they were brothers. I never knew he rode a bike.
Yeah, he's always in the news riding his bike, getting abused because he's a...
that one. Oh, I really had a go at him. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He is a total idiot.
He's on Channel 5 as well. But he was talking to a farmer, and the farmer was going, we need these many jobs in the summer. Because we put out in the job centre, is it hundreds of advertisements, something like that, for workers, and he goes, not one was from Britain.
Bastards.
Because we've had people from even Brazil applying to come, right? And the thing is, it's seasonal work, right? Why would British people want to do that when they look at, it's hard work, it's seasonal work, and you can't guarantee an income from it for the whole year because it's only for 2-3 months. That's all we need you for.
It's a disgrace.
We want the visas so they can get them in. So.
Well, that's why I think that's another reason why they're not moaning about these numbers, because I think we need these people coming. These people, and I mean that in a nice way, to come over and do the work. Anyway, I taught my children to pick fruit the other day, and they were very grateful. Very gratefully, I showed them how to pick fruit. Also, though, it's like telling ballerinas that they've got a good job in IT waiting for them during the pandemic. I trained for years to be a prima ballerina, but now the government want me to do IT. You remember that advert during the pandemic? Wanker.
I remember something about the retraining.
Yeah, there was a ballerina and it said she could do a really good job in IT. And I just think people don't get it, and I hate them for it, really. They do it as they underfund the schools. Music, arts, that's important. Mathematics. Where did that ever get you? Prime Minister.
Countdown. Boris, counting his kids. Yeah,
But
that's important. Counting his sperm load.
Did you say sperm node?
Load, sperm load.
Jesus Christ! This is
Doctor,
wow.
how much have I got in per drop? I've never seen anything like it, Mr. Johnson. It's the most potent substance on earth.
Not as expensive as potatoes. Is that his cum face? We'd hardly know because you were very blurry. No, stop there. Stop. I bet he wouldn't say that because don't the Johnson supporters say that he stabbed him in the back? Oh, that's probably why he did look like that. But yeah, I don't think Rishi and Boris get on. He's in trouble again, though, isn't he, old Boris? Not allowing the proper WhatsApp notes redacted. I think he's going to get a big smacking one day.
I can't nothing to say. I think we've said it all about. He's just repeating the same thing over again, over and over.
I know, but you brought his cum face up. I didn't. You said he had a very powerful node.
Potent, very potent.
So, should we do Wheel of News then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, go on then.
But this week's Wheel of News, we have Bad Morning Phil, Suella Deville. We've probably just touched on that, haven't we, really? With her figures. Anna Mae Bullock, who is...
Netball city limits.
Yes. Bisexual race. I really want to talk about that. I really want to talk about the bicycle race. E-up, it's AI. I do think we should talk about AI, but I think AI would take up a whole show, but we'll never go. Less than 1%, we've talked about the Ukrainians being less than 1%, but we haven't really discussed how important it is for our children to be taught how to pick fruit. So, any there grab your fancy, Av?
4.
So close. It's Bad Morning Phil. Phil who? Phil Schofield. Little Phyllis Schofield. Not only did he get into bother last week with his brother being a bit of a nonce, this week he has admitted to having it off. You can't. We lost Av for about 30 seconds, then he just comes in with teabagging. Yes. Do you want to do your joke?
That was it, wasn't it? Have you heard, Steve, what he's been up to?
No, but all I got, right, I was talking and then out of the distance came teabagging. He was caught with the young boy who makes tea. Is that right?
Teabagging?
What two consenting adults do in their own time is entirely up to them. I'm not sure if he did it in the broom cupboard.
Philip Schofield.
Basically, what's happened Friday was he set a statement saying that this person was getting a lot of jip. Is that a good word to use? A lot of Philip Schofield's jip. No one knows who it is, really, do they? But then, how do they know he was a T-boy? If he was a T-boy, or are you just saying he was a younger person that worked as a gopher?
I've got. Thing is, the whole thing's kicked off because apparently he was having an affair with this young lad while he was married. Where when he first came out, everyone thought, oh, he's been faithful to his wife, even though he was gay. I reckon the young man was brought in to have a job by Philip Schofield, right? And so what job can we give him, Philip? We got on here, and he's been a bit of an in-joke with the lad. He's my T-boy.
Basically, he was a young lad that had been coming to be a gopher. So his name is obviously Gordon.
Oh, put his hand up, if you mean.
No. Well, I'm not versed in the way of gentleman's pleasuring. I'm not sure. I only know that fisting's a thing thanks to Julian Clary in the Comedy Awards.
Very nice of you to recreate hamster teeth for me here. As a matter of fact, I've just been fisting Norman Lamont.
Let me ask you, Julian.
Talk about the red box.
Julian.
I have no idea. I can imagine. In fact, I couldn't really imagine, but I could put one and one together and understand where one would put one's arm.
I think I reckon he got him a job as a tea boy because it was like in between him and the young man. I'll call you the tea boy because I'm going to teabag you. Yeah. So one lump or two. Hey.
He hadn't got testicular cancer, did he?
Who?
Philip Schofield.
I don't know.
Because you said one lump or two, so I don't know whether or not.
As in your tea.
Oh, I thought whether or not it's sticking to the other bollock up there as well. It's very difficult because you keep cutting out. Everybody knew Philip Schofield was gay in the business. We all knew he was gay. I'm sure his wife knew that he was gay. I'm sure if you're gay and you're living with a person of the opposite sex, you're not going to want to do it. Do it, are you?
He had daughters with her, hasn't he?
Yeah, but you only have to do it a couple of times. Maybe he practiced a bit. But no, I don't know. But I think, I hate it. I hate the fact that people are forced to live a lie. I hate that. I do. And I think it's if he gets a hard time for being, what's the word? Homosexual. Rather than a very good TV presenter, I'd be very upset.
I don't think it's because he's homosexual. I think it's because he was having an affair during his marriage. He could have been with another woman.
That is a disgrace.
The fact that he's supposed to be, if he's on TV and he does interview people in the similar situation about people who've had extramarital affairs, and he's questioning them when he's done it himself. So how can you take the moral high ground?
Well, that's right. I mean, we've got the person who the king of our country, not a blemish on his record. So, and then the prime minister before him, not a blemish on his record. Who, the king?
You said he's in blemish. Is that a Scottish name?
Ian Blemish.
Yeah, is that a Scottish name?
I think the king has some Scottish in him. Oh, hi. That's racist. We all knew he was having sex with the horse woman while he was even on his wedding night to Diana, Princess of Sainthood. We all knew that he was at it with Camilla Parker Knowles. Yeah, I don't have an issue with morals with Philip Schofield and him teabagging the tea boy while he was married. Thousands of people do it.
It's interesting. What has Holly had more issue with? Holly Willoughby.
Yes.
What's the issue? Why has she felt? Is there more to the story there, Steve?
I think I don't see. I like Holly Willoughby, and I like Phil Schofield. I don't. I think it's difficult to live a lie. Holly Willoughby, to me, I don't know her, so I don't know. But I did used to watch the X Factor, and she used to do the after show, and she seemed very genuinely happy in her skin. So I think we've probably done enough to encourage people to share and listen to our wonderful podcast. We had a big audience figure last week on YouTube, 16, which is double the 2 weeks before. So there you
Why
go.
can't we get like the same like immigration figures?
People have just got to find us. But the best way is if people share us. So we didn't have time to talk about Tina Turner. Big fan of Tina Turner. I'm not sad that she's dead because she was 87 and poorly. And I feel, people die. That's one thing that we're certain of. We've still got the music and we've still got the memories. And she was a wonderful human being, and I loved her very much. But
she had bad legs though.
Did she? Are you going to say she really did have bad legs? Because I used to like the way I thought she couldn't wear high heels.
She had no, she had I think she had to have her knees done. She had kidneys transplant.
So join us again next week when we talk exclusively from our souls.
Cleveland is right behind you.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share this because it will help us. And don't forget to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Mondays. Ta-ra! So